Hi guys, welcome to this video. So a couple of videos ago I gave you a little sneaky peek at the Verminlord I've been painting up, so I wanted to basically go through him in a little bit more detail now. Right then, here he is. Oh, I love this model. So I've gone for some different paint choices on this guy, but first of all I'll show you some of the magnetization. So this arm here, as you can see, is a little problematic. So I've magnetised his arms so he can be set up as the different types of Verminlord. And I've magnetised the base here. So this arm here isn't happy. I'm probably going to have to do a little bit of work to the magnets. It's actually got 3 2x1 magnets in it at the moment, up in there. Now if you were doing this the clever way, you'd probably fill this hole in and then use a bigger magnet, but me, nope, I went for 3 little magnets. And it's fine, it's absolutely perfect. You can even shake it, but if you knock this arm it will fall. Now the other arm, let me just take that off because it's annoying me. The other arm actually fits into this this gap, you can see there, and that basically means that it works beautifully. You can knock it, you can even flick it like that, and it still flicks up back into its happy place, as it were. So I've magnetised the arms. I haven't painted up the other arm options at the moment because I've basically gone for my Pestilence theme. I'll quickly just go through the paint. So because it's Pestilence, I wanted to go for sort of a dirty metal look. So I started off with the bronze, with the silver, and I've hit, well basically I'll explain the whole thing. So I hit the whole thing with a flesh coloured spray. So with my airbrush, the whole thing, hitting it from the top after it had a black primer. So that gave it some quite funky shade. I said that in a really strange way, including the back there. Then I came in and I hit just the fur parts with the brown and tidied it up with a brush afterwards. I painted these metal bits here, and then I did the bone for the horns and whatnot, and for the bits on his arm as well. Haven't yet done this base here, as you can see, or his feet. I'll have to do those with a brush, I think. And I came in and did the yellow to make it match the rest of my Pestilence army. So after doing all that, I basically came in and gave it a really heavy army shade light tone over the whole thing, just to give everything a lot more depth, which made it look like basically most of what it is at the moment. So it's where you had these grey bits that were in the shade, they became brown. It's actually coming up as kind of grey on the camera, but in real life it's a lot more brown. Hit these with a black wash and then a brown wash, and then I've actually hit the ends of the horns with black out of the airbrush as well. For the fur, I used the brown. Then of course it had the brown wash on it, which gave it the more sort of bright tone. Then I came in with a bone color and dry brushed the fur to give it these the highlight that you can see there. And then I've come back in again and hit it with black wash into some of the recesses to give it a bit more depth. And that's where it is at the moment. So yeah, I'm really happy with it. The base needs some work. The base, as you can see, matches the rest of my Pestilence stuff. So there's gaps here that you can see that's going to have water effect in it, little puddles of water effect. You're not going to be able to see it, I don't think. Oh, you can. There you go. There's a little patch there of the cobblestone that I have on the rest of my bases. And this will just have the cobblestone finish on it. And then, get the right way around, this will magnetize on like that. And then it will have a similar effect to the cobblestone base, and then some more puddles around the outside just to tie it all in. So that will actually look like it's just a little bit of raised ground. And then this piece of ruin here will just be grey. Yeah, so that is this guy. I absolutely love this model. I need to go back in and tidy up some of the bells here where they've had a bit of a hard time with the black hitting them. His arm's fallen off again. I am very close to just gluing this. But the frugal person in me won't let me, because I want to be able to run all the different options. The keen eyes amongst you will notice this isn't the actual Pestilence, the Corruptor head. I just went for a generic looking rat head with these really ornate fanned out horns. I just love the effect that gives. It's such a big head, if you know what I mean. It just adds a lot of grandeur to the top of the model, and really accentuates the black on the tips as well. Really enjoying that. I'm gonna have to come in and do the laces and the rope that's holding on those different bits as well. There's a little bit of rope down there as well. But yeah, I'd say it's probably about 80% painted. I am really happy with how it came out. If this arm would just stay on. I'll probably do some work to that, like I say, and add a bigger magnet because it's annoying me. Right then, that's basically what I wanted to cover. Like I say, absolutely in love with this guy. I think it's such a great model. I'm just happy that I've been able to paint it in a way that I'm actually happy with as well, because there was a real risk of me not liking the way I'd painted this, and it's a fairly expensive model to screw up on. Right, in short, get this out of the way. Right then, thank you very much for watching. Catch up with me in between on these things here. If you want to see this once it's painted up, leave me a comment. Let me know any advice you've got for getting this guy to really pop. I'm pretty happy with how much he pops at the moment, to be honest, but just to bring it to the next level, I guess. Let me know down in the comments. Right then, thank you very much for watching, and hopefully I'll see you in the next one. Stay well, guys.